What is an adventure? We all imagine something different when we hear that word. For some people, adventure means climbing a mountain or traveling across the world. For others, it might be trying something new, going somewhere unfamiliar, or simply stepping a little outside of their comfort zone. The truth is, adventure isn't one specific thing. It's a feeling. It's that spark of curiosity. It's choosing the path that makes you feel a little more alive. And your sense of adventure will never look exactly like anyone else's. We all have different comfort zones, different dreams, different seasons of life. What feels bold and exciting to one person might feel completely normal to someone else, and that's the beauty of it. For me, adventure has always been connected to nature and the elements. I've always loved exploring the outdoors in different ways: hiking, snowboarding, camping, traveling, and lately, my little repertoire has been expanding. So in the last few years, I started climbing, kayaking, surfing, taking cold plunges, and trying other outdoor activities. So I became quite addicted to this adventure living. Learning new skills and trying new activities has made my life feel rich with experiences, no matter the season or the weather. Because when you know how to move with the elements, whether it's wind, snow, waves, or sunlight, you can always find something to do. There is always a way to get outside. So today, I want to share a few simple ways for how you can add some more adventure to your life, starting exactly where you are. And the best part is, adventure doesn't have to mean quitting your job, moving to a cabin in the mountains, or booking a flight across the world. You don't need a van, you don't necessarily need expensive gear, although we can argue about that. And you definitely don't need to be an athlete. Adventure can be small. It can be simple. It can start with 10 minutes of fresh air or choosing to walk the long route home because the light looks nice. It's more about the mindset you bring into everyday life than the size of the activity itself. When you start noticing little opportunities, suddenly your whole world feels bigger. And before you know it, you are doing things you never imagined you would, just because you were open to trying. So let's talk about a few easy ways you can invite more adventure into your life, starting right now. Number 1. Start small. You don't need a full day to feel adventurous. Even a 20-minute micro-adventure can shift your mood for the whole day. Go for a walk in a place you have never been before. Drive to a viewpoint you've always passed but never stopped at. Make a cup of coffee and drink it outdoors instead of at your kitchen table. Tiny choices count. Number 2. Let the curiosity pull you out of routine. Follow what catches your eye. If the light looks beautiful, step outside. If there is fog rolling in, you see a rainbow, or the sky suddenly turned pink, go toward it. Let nature interrupt your day a little. Some of the best adventures start with something as simple as, I wonder what's over there. When you follow those tiny sparks of curiosity, your world becomes bigger without even trying. Number 3. Don't wait for the perfect weather. This one has changed everything for me. Adventure becomes possible the moment you stop waiting for sunny days. A windy walk, a snowy forest, a rainstorm, these moments have their own kind of magic. And once you realize you can move with the weather instead of against it, your world opens up. Number 4. Try one new outdoor activity every season. You don't need to master anything, just try one new thing. Maybe you rent a kayak for a couple of hours, take a climbing intro class, try surfing, join a group hike or a guided tour, or borrow snowshoes from a friend. You don't know what you will fall in love with until you give it a chance. Number 5. Revisit something you used to love. Adventure doesn't always mean discovering something new. Sometimes it's reconnecting with an old version of yourself. The one who loved hiking, photography, swimming, camping, road trips. Go back to something that made you feel alive once before. Number 6. Go out at unusual times. Sunrise and sunset adventures hit different. So does stepping outside at night with a headlamp. You don't need a plan, just go outside when everyone else is inside. The world feels completely different, and it's such a simple way to shift your perspective when you see familiar places with brand new eyes. Number 7. Bring normal activities outside. You don't need to do extreme sports to have an adventurous life. Bring your journal outside. Edit photos outside. Well, that's for photographers. Bring your workout outside. Eat your lunch by the water. Drink your coffee on a rock somewhere. A normal day suddenly feels like a mini getaway. Number 8. Choose discomfort on purpose. Adventure grows in the space between comfort and challenge. Do something slightly uncomfortable, like a cold plunge, hiking in wind, climbing a steep hill, or trying something that intimidates you a little. Not to suffer, but to remind yourself that you are capable of more than you think. And the more you do it, the more you expand your comfort zone and get a little bit addicted. Number 9. Explore within 1 hour of home. You don't need a plane ticket for adventure. Make a list of places within 1 hour of your home: lakes, trails, viewpoints, forests, beaches. Pick one every week or two. You will end up discovering spots you didn't even know existed. Number 10. Organize your gear. You don't need a pre-packed adventure bag. This is not how real life works when you actually use your gear all the time. But having control over where everything is, that makes a huge difference. Sort your outdoor things so that you know exactly where your gloves are, where your headlamp is, and where your layers are. When your gear is organized and easy to grab, it takes away half the excuses. Suddenly, it's so much easier to get outdoors, even on a busy day. Adventure becomes a natural part of your life, not a project you have to plan for ages. Number 11. Create your own version of adventure. Maybe for you it is surfing, maybe kayaking, maybe it's sitting by the water with a thermos and meditating. Adventure is anything that brings you into the present moment, anything that makes your life feel just a little bit more alive. And here is something important to remember. Adventure grows when you say yes a little more often. You don't have to say yes to everything, just to the things that light something up inside you. Some of my favorite memories started with a tiny, quiet yes, even when I didn't feel 100% ready for it. And while micro-adventures keep everyday life fun, it's also great to have something bigger to look forward to. Plan one big adventure every year, something that shakes life up a little. It doesn't need to be expensive or extreme. It can be a road trip, a new national park, hiking a mountain you've always dreamed about, or visiting a place that's been calling your name for years. Having that one anchor adventure gives your whole year a sense of excitement, intention, and motivation. Another thing that often gets overlooked is the balance between shared adventures and solo adventures. Both matter, both shape you. Invite people along when it feels right. Adventures with friends can be incredibly fun and bonding. But also learn to enjoy adventures on your own. In my world, I had to learn that if I waited for others to be available or in the right mood, I would miss out on so much. Being able to go explore alone and actually enjoy it is one of the most freeing things you can give to yourself. Your sense of adventure shouldn't depend on someone else's schedule or mood. And while you are out there, capture your adventures. Not only for social media, not for perfection, but because taking photos and videos helps you to slow down and appreciate where you are. It makes you notice the small details, And later, when you look back, you'll realize how many beautiful moments you have experienced, and you can once again be grateful for them. You can also deepen the outdoor life by learning new skills: navigation, reading weather, how to pack a backpack, how to make a campfire, how to layer well. Every skill you learn removes a little bit of fear and adds a lot of confidence. And suddenly you start feeling capable of going farther and doing more. And through all of this, remember, adventure is not a competition. It's not about doing the biggest or hardest thing. It's about expanding your world in a way that feels meaningful to you. Your version of adventure is allowed to be simple. It's allowed to be soft. It's allowed to look different every week. What matters is that it makes your life feel bigger, brighter, and a little more alive. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked this episode. Tell me in the comments if you learned something new today. And tell me what you are gonna do to add some more adventure in your own life. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next episode. Bye!